Let's get straight to it. You're paying 10 to 15 times more for items Dollar Tree sells for $1.25 with the same quality. Today, you're seeing 10 Dollar Tree items so good they should not be $1.25. And the very first one prove how outrageous the price difference really is? If you've ever looked at a receipt and thought, I paid too much, this list is going to change the way you shop. By the time we hit number 1, you'll question every full-price item you've ever bought. Alright? Let's start with the deal that makes smart shoppers say, how is this not at least 10 bucks? 10. Tire plug kit. Let's start with something so valuable, so outrageously underpriced, that it instantly proves the title of this video. A full tire plug kit. The same kind you'd see for $8, $9, sometimes $10 at auto stores, sitting on a Dollar Tree shelf for just $1.25. That's not a deal, that's a shock. And you know what makes it even wilder? This isn't some flimsy gadget you buy just in case. It's the kind of tool every smart driver should keep in their car. After all, why pay $10 for the same solution when Dollar Tree practically hands it to you? Now imagine this. You're driving home, the weather's cooling down, the days feel shorter, and suddenly you sense that soft sinking feeling under the wheel. A tire going flat. It happens fast, and it always seems to happen at the worst possible moment. But instead of panicking or waiting for help, you reach into the trunk, grab this little kit, plug the hole, and you're back on the road before the chill even settles in. Let me ask you, how many times have you wished you had a fix like that ready to go? Because this tiny tool turns a stressful moment into a quick, practical win. And here's the part that really proves how crazy this price is. This small kit can save you money, time, and frustration, all for the cost of loose change. It's durable, it works, and it's exactly the kind of item most people don't realize they need until it's too late. That's why seasoned shoppers swear by it. And if this is what Dollar Tree offers for $1.25, just wait until you get to 7. That one looks like it escaped from an Amazon warehouse and landed on the wrong shelf. You're not ready for what's coming next. 9. HDMI cable. Let's get straight to the point, because this deal is one of the biggest shocks in the entire Dollar Tree electronics aisle. An HDMI cable, the same type that sells for $10 to $12 at big stores, sitting there for just $1.25. Not a flimsy knockoff, not some maybe it works, maybe it doesn't gamble. A real, reliable HDMI cable that most people walk past without realizing how much money they're leaving on the table. And seriously, when you think about how many devices rely on HDMI today, why pay full price when Dollar Tree is practically giving this away? Think about your own house for a second. How many times have you needed a spare HDMI for a TV, a laptop, a streaming box, or even a second monitor? Most shoppers over 50 know exactly how annoying it is to deal with fuzzy screens, lag, or overpriced cables that promise premium speed but deliver the same performance. That's why this $1.25 version hits so hard. It works. No lag, no grainy picture, no excuses. Just plug it in and get the crisp, clean picture you expect. Tell me honestly, when was the last time you saw a tech item this useful for less than the price of a cup of coffee? And here's what really makes this one stand out. It's the definition of hidden value. Most people assume cheap means low quality, but this cable proves the opposite. It performs exactly the way a basic HDMI should, and it saves you 10 bucks every single time you choose it. It's the kind of Dollar Tree find that makes you question everything you thought you knew about tech pricing. And if this already has you shaking your head, stay with me, because item 3, that one feels like a high-end craft store product that accidentally wandered into the wrong building. You won't believe it when you hear it. 8. Personal safety alarm. Let's be real for a moment. A personal safety alarm this powerful has absolutely no business costing $1.25. Dollar Tree is practically handing out peace of mind for the price of a cheap cup of coffee, and that alone should grab your attention. We're talking about a loud 100 decibel alert designed to scare off threats, draw attention, and give you confidence when you're walking alone. And let me ask you directly, if you or someone you love could carry something this useful for just over $1, why wouldn't you? Most people in our age group know what it feels like to walk through a parking lot, hold keys a little tighter, or glance over their shoulder just to make sure everything's okay. One woman I know keeps this exact alarm clipped to her keychain. She never had to press it, but she told me the simple fact that she could make her feel safer every single day. And that's exactly the point, preparedness. You don't buy this because you're scared. You buy it because you're smart. And smart shoppers know a protective tool like this isn't something you wait to get later. Here's the part that shocks most people. Similar personal alarms at name brand stores run anywhere from $10 to $15. The same function, the same volume, the same tiny device. Meanwhile, Dollar Tree puts it on the shelf for pocket change. This is one of those rare finds where the value is so obvious that once you see it, you never look at the price tag the same way again. And if this deal already feels unbelievable, trust me, the next items on this list make the savings even more insane. And hey, quick break. If you're getting real value from this, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to Frugal Daily. This is where smart shoppers stay one step ahead, avoid overpriced traps, and grab the deals most people don't even notice. Your support helps this community grow, and it tells YouTube you want more videos that actually save you time, money, and frustration. All right, back to the list. 7. Magnetic Dryer Sheet Holder. Let's not sugarcoat this. A magnetic dryer sheet holder that looks like a $12.99 Amazon bestseller should not be sitting on a Dollar Tree shelf for $1.25. The clean design, the strong magnet, the easy stick-and-use setup. It feels like something you'd see in one of those trendy home organization videos people save and never actually buy. But here, you don't have to think twice. This is one of those rare finds that immediately upgrades your laundry space for pocket change. And tell me honestly, when was the last time a $1.25 purchase actually made your home feel better? Once you slap this thing onto the side of your dryer, something unexpected happens. Your laundry area suddenly looks more organized, more intentional, almost polished. It's the kind of small improvement that gives you that quiet, satisfying moment of, wow, why didn't I get this sooner? And for shoppers in our age bracket who appreciate simplicity and real utility, this just makes sense. No installation. No tools. No instruction manual you have to squint at. Just easy, instant function. Doesn't that kind of convenience feel rare these days? And here's where it gets fun. This is exactly the type of item guests notice. They walk past your laundry room and say, "Hey, where'd you get that?" And you get to smile and say the most American line ever, "Dollar Tree, $1.25." That's real value, the kind that makes you proud of a smart find. And if this already feels like a steal, wait until you see 6, because that one is one of the most underrated tech organization gems Dollar Tree has ever carried. You're going to love it. 6. Cable Management Kit. 7-piece set. Let's get straight to the truth. A full 7-piece cable management kit for $1.25 is the kind of deal that makes even seasoned shoppers stop in their tracks. Clips, ties, mounts, magnetic holders, everything you need to tame a cluttered workspace, all bundled together for less than the price of a fast food coffee. This is exactly the type of item that proves Dollar Tree has products that simply should not be this cheap. And let me ask you, how often have you stared at a messy bunch of cords and wished there were an easy, affordable fix? Most people spend years tolerating tangled cables behind their TV, desk, or nightstand because organization products are usually overpriced. Amazon sells this exact type of kit for $9 to $12, and shoppers pay it without blinking. But here, Dollar Tree quietly slips the same solution onto the shelf for a fraction of the cost. When I set mine up behind my desk, it was like the whole space took a deep breath. No more wires hanging down, no more cords snaking around the floor, just simple, clean order. Doesn't it feel good when something actually solves a problem without draining your wallet? And here's the part that hits home. For years, I thought I was just messy. Turns out I just didn't have the right tools, and I certainly didn't expect the right tools to cost $1.25. That's the magic of finds like this. They make your daily life easier, calmer, and more organized, without any effort or expense. And if you're impressed by how premium this feels, wait until you see 5. That one doesn't just feel high quality, it feels like something that wandered off a Target shelf and got mislabeled. You're going to be surprised. 5. Garment bags. Let's be clear right from the start. Garment bags with this level of quality have absolutely no business costing $2.25. Dollar Tree's version is one of those rare finds that makes you immediately question why other stores charge so much more. If you store jackets, special occasion outfits, or anything you want to protect long-term, these bags are a shockingly good deal for the price. And let me ask you, why spend $8 or $10 for the same protection when you can save that money for something that actually matters? You know that moment when you pull out a coat or suit you haven't worn in a while, and the first thing you notice is that dusty, attic-like smell? That used to happen to me all the time. Even when I bought the good garment bags from Target. They were okay, nothing special. But the Dollar Tree versions? Thick material, sturdy zipper, no plastic odor, and they actually keep clothes fresh. It's the kind of improvement you feel instantly. One of those small upgrades that makes you wonder how you went so long without it. And here's the part that really shows the value. Once you try one, you'll end up wanting more. That's exactly what happened to me. I picked one up out of curiosity, then went back for more after seeing how surprisingly well it protected my coats. These are the types of finds seasoned shoppers love. Practical, dependable, and priced so low it feels like a mistake. And trust me, if this impressed you, item 4 is even more addictive. I grabbed it just to test, and now I have 6 of them. You're going to understand why in a second. 4. Mini collapsible storage bins. Let's start with the obvious. These mini collapsible storage bins should not be bar $25. They look modern, feel surprisingly sturdy, and give off the same clean, minimalist vibe you'd expect from an IKEA or Target organizer. Except instead of paying $5 each, you're paying little more than $1. That kind of value hits immediately, especially for anyone who cares about keeping their home neat without overspending. Tell me something. When was the last time you organized a drawer or shelf and actually felt good about how little you paid for the tools? These bins work anywhere: closets, pantries, bathrooms, cars, craft rooms, you name it. They collapse flat when you don't need them, pop open when you do, and they hold their shape shockingly well for something so inexpensive. I picked one up to tame my junk drawer, and within a week I went back for more. 2 for the bathroom, another for the car, then 1 for the laundry shelf. It's that rare combination of low cost, high usefulness, and 0 effort that makes these things addictive. And let's be honest, at this price, why wouldn't you grab a few extras? Here's the real kicker. Shoppers often expect Dollar Tree bins to feel flimsy, but these break that stereotype instantly. They make small spaces feel more organized, more intentional, and more put together, all without spending much at all. And if these bins already feel like an unbelievable find, wait until you hit 3. That one isn't just useful, it's hands down one of the most unexpectedly practical items in the entire store. You're going to be surprised by how many problems it solves. 3. Wooden craft blocks, DIY wood pieces. Let's call this what it is. A bag of real wooden craft pieces for $125 is one of the most unreal values in the entire Dollar Tree. Wood is never cheap, not at hardware stores, not online, not even in hobby shops. Yet here you get blocks, tags, dividers, little panels, and all kinds of usable pieces that look like something straight out of an Etsy seller's workshop. And ask yourself, when was the last time you saw anything made of genuine wood priced this low anywhere? Most shoppers walk right past the craft aisle because they assume it's all glue sticks and glitter. But once you grab a pack of these wooden pieces, you start realizing how handy they are. Need a drawer divider? Done. Need a label for storage bins? Easy. Want to fix a wobbly item, create a spacer, or add a tiny shelf somewhere? These little pieces become the "why didn't I buy this sooner" solution. And for our age group, practical fixes and simple organization matter. It's nice finally having materials that work without paying hardware store prices. Here's the real surprise. These pieces feel premium. Smooth surfaces, consistent shapes, and no warped or crumbly edges. Which is exactly why so many people compare them to craft store products that cost 8 or 10 times more. This is one of those items that sneaks up on you because you don't expect to need it, until you do. And if this impressed you, get ready. 2 is pure visual magic, the kind of Dollar Tree find that makes people stop scrolling and say, wait, they sell that for $1.25. You're not ready for it. 2. Starry Globe Projector Light. Let's get straight to it. This Starry Globe Projector Light is one of those Dollar Tree finds that makes you stop and say, how on earth is this only $1.25? With one button, your entire ceiling turns into a soft, glowing galaxy filled with stars and moonlight. It creates a calm, relaxing atmosphere that feels like something from a high-end home decor store, not a dollar aisle. And seriously, when was the last time you saw a lighting product, even a small one, priced this low and still worth bringing home? Most people don't realize how powerful this little device is until they turn it on. Kids love it because it makes bedtime feel fun. Adults love it because it adds warmth to a quiet evening, a reading nook, or even a late-night TV session. And here's what makes it even more shocking. Similar star projectors online cost $15 to $30, and this one delivers the same peaceful ambiance for pocket change. It's the kind of simple joy that brings a whole room to life without spending real money. Let me ask you, when was the last time $125 made your home feel better? Here's the truth. You don't buy this just because it's cute. You buy it because it creates a feeling, a small moment of escape, a tiny piece of calm. And yes, I'll admit it, I bought one for myself too, because why should kids be the only ones enjoying this much charm? And now that we've reached this level of unbelievable value, get ready, because the number one Dollar Tree item is the one that absolutely, unquestionably should not be $1.25. You're about to see why. 1. Refillable cologne, perfume. Spray bottle. Let's not waste a second. This refillable cologne and perfume spray bottle is easily one of the most premium-looking items Dollar Tree has ever put on a shelf, and it should not be $1.25 under any circumstance. The matte finish, the metallic trim, the surprisingly solid weight. It looks and feels like something you'd pick up in a duty-free airport shop for $15 or more. And let me ask you directly, when was the last time you held a Dollar Tree product and thought, this feels expensive? Because that's exactly the reaction this bottle creates the moment you pick it up. What makes it even more impressive is how practical it is. It's leak-proof, refillable, travel-safe, and small enough to slip into a pocket, purse, gym bag, glove box, or suitcase. You can load it with your everyday cologne, your travel scent, or even a special fragrance you only use occasionally. For people in our age group who appreciate convenience, durability, and a clean, classy look, this thing checks every box without costing more than loose change. And seriously, why should a quality travel atomizer cost $15 anywhere else when Dollar Tree hands you the same function for almost nothing? Here's the bottom line. This is one of those rare items that delivers premium design, real function, and long-term value all at once. It makes an incredible gift, it's perfect for travel, and it genuinely feels like something that ended up in the wrong price bracket by mistake. When a $125 item looks this refined, you realize just how much money people waste on brand names. Hands down, this is one of the highest value, most shockingly underrated products Dollar Tree has ever sold. And the perfect way to close out this list. Which one shocked you the most? And what's your favorite Dollar Tree item that feels way too good for the price? I genuinely want to hear what you've discovered. And if you want to see the deals everyone online is talking about right now, go watch 10 Walmart deals that are breaking the internet. Those offers aren't just good, they're exploding across social media, and item 3 is the one people can't stop sharing. Thanks for watching Frugal Daily. See you in the next one.